Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Oh, I can hear myself. Are you all excited for today? Sorry, this week has been such a change of plans week. The first time I have a schedule, everything is a change of plans. But I have food, I have wine, I have snacks, I have a concert ready to go. And we can just hang out, yap, and do our stuff. Let me pee. Let me get all my hot sauces out of the fridge. And I'm sorry that I have a million announcements for you, but there's gonna be one more cockroach in New York this summer. But you know what? You know what, though? You know what? Yes, things are changing, and things kind of like have to keep moving with my schedule and stuff, but I'm still here. I put on the schedule that I was streaming today. I am here today. Even if things shifted, we were supposed to do a collab, something changed, and then something else changed, and then other things. I'm still here. We're still doing stuff. I told you I was going to be here. I'm here. I am serious when I say I am going to be streaming for serious again, so you better get ready. Big Bad, thank you for the 7 months. Kaiser, thank you so much for the 24. Thunderon, thank you for the 13. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Demon Daisy, now you don't have ads. Refresh. I'm so excited. All right, everybody, give me a minute just to kind of get everything set up, get everything ready. Let me tweet out. Come to stream. I have wine. Bring beer. What the hell do you mean you will be in New York in August for Skyline Serenade, Matara? What do you mean, what the hell do I mean? I don't... What do you mean, what the hell do I mean? I don't understand. I don't understand your question. Is there going to be a concert in New York on August 21st on kind of the same weekend as Anime NYC? Yes. Is there going to be a concert performance of Mint, Nini, Phoebe, Kikihime? Kikihime? Yes. Am I going to be performing there as a bonus? Again, to be very clear, if you, I just want to be very, very mindful. This is not like a opener act. This is not anything like that, okay? So it is going to be a song that Mint and I have together that we are going to be debuting. So I'm just letting you know. Thank you, Niwa, for the raid. All right, everybody, give me a minute. I gotta make sure I pee. I gotta make sure I get my water. I gotta make sure I get all set up because I'm excited. No, David, I will absolutely be full 3D goodness. I will be in my very full 3D goodness. I will not be not in full 3D goodness. I will be in full 3D goodness. Yes. Can you open it? Maybe they put them in the wrong. Sorry, we got, for today, I got sandwiches from Starbucks, and I think they may have accidentally put Teek's sandwich into my sandwich because she got a vegan one, and I got a chicken jalapeno one. Did they mix them up or did they make a mistake? Oh, Teek, come here. They put, it's in this one. The one that you have. So you're letting my sandwich go, okay. So this is the spinach, I think this is yours because this, what you have on your plate is a spinach feta wrap. And this is, yeah. Don't say it's strange, you jerk. Can you see if this one is the... My sandwiches are gonna get cold. My sandwiches are gonna get cold. My sandwiches. Hold on. I think just break it in half and see which one's got the... So basically, it's not really a super big deal, but they accidentally like put them in the wrong stuff. So they put Teek's vegan sandwich in with some of my non-vegan. This is yours? Okay. My sandwiches are gonna get cold. My sandwiches are gonna get cold, guys. My sandwiches are gonna get... I know. I'm being... Stop! I'm being dramatic. Go away. Go away! I'm No, I'm just being a little shit. My sandwiches are gonna get cold. Teak has no right to speak, that mud eater. Diwa, weren't you vegan until like a week ago? What's going on? Cat, thank you for the 33. Spiders, thank you for the 34. All right, everybody, give me a minute to be right back. I gotta warm up my sandwiches, okay? I say my sandwiches because for dinner I have a spinach egg white feta wrap from the Starbucks, and also I got a what the heck is the name of the other one? Chicken jalapeno kind of like little pocket from Starbucks. My sandwiches. Maybe Niwa is still vegan. Maybe I misunderstood. Miss, thank you for the 34 months. All right, everybody, give me a quick moment. We got to get going. We got to get started. Also, tonight, I'm not really in a rush, but it is a weeknight for you all. So I do feel like a lot of my, first of all, the Europeans are already asleep. The East Coasters, though, you're getting close. It's 8:30 p.m. It's 8:30 p.m. Yeah, Daniel, we're doing a Found Futures watch along. Let me go warm up my sandwich, and then I'm going to tell you everything, okay? I'm going to tell you everything because this was supposed to happen yesterday, and then I thought this was going to happen on Saturday, and this is a little bit of a last minute, but it's happening today. But if I don't do it today, we won't be able to react to it together, so. Canadian East Coast, it's 9:30. What? Salesman, are you in the weird Canadian East Coast? Are you in like... No way. It's 3 hours ahead. What are you... Are you in the weird Canadian East Coast? You are. That's what it is. How dare you? How dare you come to me in my house and tell me that you're 4 hours ahead of me in LA when you're in the weird Canadian... You're in a different Canadian East Coast. Yeah. You're not allowed to speak. You're not East Coast. You're East Coast. You got the weird half time zones and stuff. What's up, Kira? I'm really excited to tell them about the announcement. All right, everybody. I have to warm up my sandwiches, so please forgive me. You're in the Maritimes, exactly. You're in the Maritimes. Mm-hmm. Big Maritimes, it's right. Sorry, did the stream crash? I had forgotten to plug my computer in the bathroom. So give me a second. I plugged you in the bathroom. You are now where you belong. Hello? It shows me that I'm still live on everything. It legitimately shows me still live on everything, even though my PC shut down. Am I still live on the YouTube? I'm not going to ask questions. YouTube, are we still good on the YouTube? Huh? Okay, we are live on both. Interesting. You know what? I am not going to ask questions. I am not going to question anything. I am simply going to enjoy my life. Let me just change my headphones. And then I want to tell you everything. Sorry for that. I have frankly no idea what happened. I frankly have absolutely no idea what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't want to know what happened. I'm not interested to know what happened. I'm not curious to know what happened. All that matters to me is that it works and it will never, ever, 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 ever crash again. Ever, ever, ever. This was the first and the last time that things have ever crashed. Things will never crash again. Things will always and forever be good. But you gotta stop eating my cables. You gotta stop with this stuff, okay, Momos? You can't keep eating my cables. You just can't. You absolutely can't. All right, give me half a second to devour one of my sandwiches, okay? And then the other one, I'll be eating it during the show. I'm just a little hungry. I like. Starbucks always has really easy protein things when you gotta eat real quick. Hot and yummy. Hot and yummy. Like Matawa. Sorry, today's been quite a day. We were watching the football on Doki's stream. And she was a turncoat. She basically switched at when Argentina scored the second goal. She was like, I was always rooting for Argentina. Even though she was making fun of me at the beginning for not rooting for Argentina. You just have to believe. The only reason I did it, by the way, it's because I knew Messi a little bit better than Haaland's boyfriend. So I was like, I know one player in Argentina. That's enough for me. I'm rooting for them. And they won. And there's something kind of nice about being a contrarian. It was a messy situation for Zero. I also did it for Zero, you know? Plus, I live in LA. So, I feel like by osmosis, I kind of have to cheer for Latin American countries. You know? Ukraine first. Maybe like France or something Canadian second, right? But I do feel like eventually by osmosis, I have to cheer for Latin American countries. I just have to. It would be rude of me not to. So, yeah. And I will be honest with you. It's not that I enjoy being a contrarian. But I don't not enjoy being a contrarian. Does that make sense? Like, it's not that there is a little bit of happiness from me knowing that I'm cheering for the team that people aren't cheering. Even though I say aren't cheering for, I do. Again, Argentina is a great team. They're really, really good. There's a ton of people cheering for them. Just not on Doki's stream, it seems. But even when I asked her chat who was cheering for Argentina, there was a lot of folks. I will say though, oh my god, the amount of pushing and shoving, it was so exciting. Obviously violence is very bad and don't be violent, but oh, it was awesome. The first 30 minutes of the game, they did not stop pushing. They did not stop shoving. It was awesome. And then they would do zoom-ins, and the guys are hugging each other. Well, you know, they're like on the ground, like shoving each other, and they have their sweaty little legs, and then it's a zoom in, and then you see their muscles tense. I'm like, ah. It was great. I will say, I do have some ideas for how they can make the football a little bit better. So I notice how a lot of guys tend to like grab each other's shirts and push each other down, and also they grab the shorts and push them down. Here's my solution. I think tighter, shorter shorts that are harder to grab and pull, okay? That's my number one solution. My number two solution is instead of those big jerseys, they should just wear like tank top wife beater like stuff with their names on it, because then those are harder to grab and pull on, okay? And then when they get a yellow card, they should just take off their shirt. Or even better, they should do shirts versus skins. They should do shirts versus skin and just like spray paint their number on their chests. Okay, the last one I'm joking about, but... At least, okay, for real though, genuinely, I do think they could do tank tops instead of jerseys. For real, for real, for real. Because I think they pull on each other's jersey too much. And they need more referees. They need more referees. They need a few more guys with the binoculars looking. Like, they honestly need a referee, not on the field, but on every end of the field with little binoculars. I'm telling you, I just don't think they have enough referees, genuinely. Half the time the refs are like, saw we didn't see it. Okay, let me concentrate on this sandwich. And then I'm all yours. And then it's just you, me, coffee, wine, and this concert. And a bunch of yapping. I think we should start the concert in 1 hour. I'm sorry, I know it's gonna be... I can hear the chewing. Sorry, I'll mute. Look. I think we should yap for about an hour. And 10 minutes. Together. I'm so sorry. I know it will be loud for some of you Eastern time zones. I'm not even talking about the Europeans. Europeans, I apologize deeply. You will have to watch this in the morning. But I want to talk about soccer. I want to talk about it because my last World Cup that I watched was 2006. The last World Cup that I watched was 2006. Ronaldinho was playing. Zinedine Zidane was playing. I think, I actually think David Beckham was playing for England, if I recall correctly. 2006 FIFA, right? Was David Beckham playing for England? But yeah, Zinedine Zidane was... Didn't Zinedine Zidane get, like, red carded? Who got red carded in like, almost the semis in 2006? Y'all remember? Good times. Also, Spain and Ukraine made it out of their group, which is crazy. I remember wearing a Shevchenko jersey. The Zidane head. That's why, like, I'm an old head. Even though 20 years ago isn't really an old head for soccer, but... I know, maybe not the ancient texts, but I know some of the texts. How far did Ukraine get this year, baby? I don't think Ukraine is you know, there's like one... Dynamo Kiev used to be, okay, don't ask. There we go, Ranuki. Good vibes. Not good vibes, obviously. Wait. Headbutting is awful. But I will say, 20 years ago when that was happening in FIFA, I lived in Montreal, which has a ginormous Italian population. Was the finals Italy France or was the finals Italy? It wasn't Brazil. I think Brazil got knocked out because I remember I think Italy won, and then people went crazy, 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 crazy. Oh, it was in the final. Yeah. So I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Renuki. I had his jersey. I say his jersey. I don't know if it was his real jersey because my father was still alive at the time, and my father had bought me that jersey. And my father, may he rest in peace in hell, definitely did not buy a non-contraband jersey. That was 100% a contrabanded jersey. There is no way in hell it was not a contrabanded. But then again, even jerseys like 20 years ago cost differently. Italy, France, 2006. So the thing is, I lived in Montreal, which is both French-speaking and so many Italian immigrants. Like, the amount of Italians in Montreal. So the whole city was going crazy. It was a really good time. But that was the last time I really, really, really got into soccer. 20 years ago. It was a good time. What did my father do? He was a lawyer before he got paralyzed. And then he was just paralyzed until he died. That sounded really depressing. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I was just answering a question while trying to finish my sandwich. But now it just dawned on me. I'm like, wait, no, that's actually really, really traumatic to just say that. Was he a good lawyer? No. Actually, that's not true. He did help a lot of people. But basically, he was pretty young in his law career, so he didn't get to do a lot of lawyering. And then he got paralyzed. And then what he did do, because if you get an injury like that in Canada, you get a little bit of money from the government, where like basically they cover. It's not a bad place to get hate. Maybe I shouldn't joke about that. Not a bad place to get hate crimed, in the sense that because he got paralyzed in Canada and he was a Canadian citizen, he would get basically like a little bit of money from the government every month. Not in the sense of like, oh, it was thousands of dollars, but enough. He had a person take care of him. He got like some of his groceries taken care of, etc., etc. Medical bills, all that. And he had a lot of spare time because, you know, he doesn't really have expenses, but he also doesn't really have cash money. So what he actually did a lot of was whenever new immigrants came from either Ukraine or other places, he would basically help them in a way. So, okay. A lot of, wait, let me come to you. Hi. And then we're going to talk about Skyline Serenade and all these things. Don't worry. Sorry. I'm just big mid story. So I might as well just, so what had happened? Okay. So since my dad had all this free time and he had nothing to do really, like he didn't have to go to work to pay for his apartment because they basically like they provided him a really cheap apartment. He still needed to go to work to like buy beer and cigarettes, stuff like that, you know? So, he would then be in like the lobby of his building all the time and he would start talking to other people. And that lobby of the building ended up having a lot of immigrants because it was a cheap building. And there was a huge wave of immigrants to Canada in the late 1900s, like the 1990s and stuff. And he would talk to them, right? And they would say, and again, he was kind of a baby lawyer, but they would say stuff like, you know, I moved into this building and they asked me for 6 months rent up front. And I had to say yes because no other building was really saying yes. And my kid got to school here. And my dad would say, okay, that's actually unacceptable. Let me take a look at this. Let me help you out. Let me like draft up a letter for you that you can send to them. These are your rights, etc. And he would basically for like pretty much free because he had nothing to do, for the love of the game, he basically just helped out a lot of people to the point where the building that he lived in, they had benches downstairs and it was a gathering area. And they actually took the gathering area out and they prevented people from gathering in the lobby of the building because when he would gather the lobby of the building, he would basically like it started with a bunch of like Ukrainian, Russian, like Bulgarian immigrants, but then we had a lot of like immigrants from India in the building, Pakistan, etc. And then they would be like, "Hey, I heard you help with this. Could you take a look at this?" Like they're da 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 da. And basically, it was a lot of buildings that did this in Montreal for some reason that they like kind of knew that they could take advantage of recent immigrants. Yeah. So I am being a little bit of a dick when I'm like, he didn't do anything. No, he did a lot of stuff. He was a really, really great neighbor and a really great you can be a great neighbor and not necessarily be a great person. So it also I think this was another thing with like people who have a lifelong not lifelong, but like people, because he was quadriplegic, the person that like people, if you knew my dad in 1995, that was a very different man than he was in 2005. And he was a very different man when he, like it is something that messes with your psyche, that messes with your stuff and all this kind of stuff. So there's a lot of stuff, but yeah, he actually, he actually was doing really good neighbor stuff. And the reason I can type really fast with like 2 fingers is because he would make me type his, again, make me is a big word, but I would be allowed on the computer if I helped him type his letters. So he would just be dictating stuff at me and I would be typing up a bunch of stuff. And then I'd get $1 sometimes. And that was really exciting. And then we'd argue because he'd be like, "Oh, I'll give you I'll give you $1 per like document that you write for me." And then at the end, I'd write a document. He's like, "I never said $1. I said 50 cents." I was like, "But you said $1." And then we'd like argue and I'd cry. uh, Good times. Mm. I definitely think like it made me extremely independent and extremely intolerant of a lot of, it's hard for me to be around people that are unfair because I dealt with it so much. Ikaros, thank you for the 34 months. But it's also one of those places where when I was younger and even like, I think even before the age of 30, I was a lot more resentful. But as I get older, I can understand what he was going through and I can understand like how your brain gets affected when you lose mobility, when you lose control, where you no longer, interact with the world in the way that you used to. So then you're trying to basically gain power over the people in your life, right? There was a lot of like, "Oh, I'm taking back this thing that for example, let's say I would do chores and make, I don't know, $10 and I'd buy myself something with it. And then it would be, "Oh, I can take it away from you because you bought it with the money that you did chores for me for." And I said, "No, but I earned this." So that's why it kind of pushed me very early on to go get a job, get my own stuff, not rely on anybody, because I knew that if I relied on him at all, it would be taken away from me. But, you have to understand, he got paralyzed and he suddenly isn't able to live. He's not able to eat. He's not able to move out of bed. Quadriplegic means you can't move all 4 limbs. So if you kind of like have ever been around, folks like that, like it is very tough on your psyche. It's so hard to deal with. It's really, it messes with you. And typically like, you're either awful to strangers or you're awful to your loved ones. And he was awful to his loved ones. Like I said, I'm a lot more, I talk about it now like it's kind of a story in the past because it kind of is. I mean, he's been gone for 17 years now, right? That's a long time. But when I was younger, it was definitely a lot harder on me because I couldn't understand why he would do the things that he did. It didn't make sense to me why he would say one thing, do another. I actually would start recording our conversation and I would tell him, like, I would legit be like, "I am recording this conversation with you because you lie. And like, you tell me one thing and then you go to mom and you tell her another thing, or you go there and you tell them another thing." And I just didn't understand. But like I said, I'm sure, I'm not sure, but I have a feeling if any of you have dealt with a person maybe who has some mental, stuff that is very late stage, or maybe they don't take medication, it might be sort of similar where yeah, it's hard to deal with. Maybe some dementia is like that as well. I'm not quite sure. But yeah. Spirit, thank you for rating. It was very tough. But again, there's a lot of good from it. It pushed me to be highly independent. I understand the wall story now. The wall story is different. I was really, really young. I wasn't, unlike Onigiri thinks, an adult. um, but yeah, a lot of like really, really strange power dynamic things that I understand now probably weren't his fault, right? Like there's probably a lot of weird mental regression that you do when you lose all autonomy, right? Um, I can understand it now and I can feel for it now, but it's really hard to explain it, and as much as I don't blame my mom because she was divorced with him, right? So she was like, "Oh, just put up with him. Like it's fine. He's a sick man. Just put up with him." But then eventually you're like, how much? Why? Why do I gotta put up with it? You don't put up. And I remember, I think, oh my god, I must have still not been a full adult. And I think I actually called her out on this. I was like, why do I have to put up with it and not you? I'm like, you don't put up with it. You don't know how bad it is. You talk to him 30 minutes on the phone every week. Why are you telling me to put up with it? And I said, I'm like, you want me to put up with it? You come with me to the house, stay over with me, see how he's acting with me. I had a whole strike. I did a whole thing. It was something. And again, when I was younger, I definitely thought he was like doing things on purpose to harm me and hurt me. And as I'm older, I understand that even if he was, it probably wasn't coming from a place of like malice. It was more coming from a place of lack of control, hurt people, that kind of stuff. Again, and it's so complex. It is so complex. Um, I like to give you an example, and this is such a small example of it, but like for example, when I was like, let's say my friends are going to a movie, and my dad would say, "Oh, please don't go to the movie. I'm worried for your safety. There's like a lot of crime. There isn't, but dads and daughters. I'm worried for your safety. There's crime." And I said, "Well, what am I going to do, at your house? Like I finished my homework. I have my book, but, I don't like." And he goes, "You can play on the computer. You can play on the computer." And I said, "Okay, do you promise? Do you promise I can be on the computer from 5 p.m. when I get back from, my piano lesson or whatever, and until 9 p.m. when I go to bed? I'll break for dinner, but that's it." And he goes, "Yes, yes, yes, I promise. You can absolutely do that." And then 9 p.m., you start getting ready for bed. Then you go to school the next day. I said, "Okay, I will say no to the movies with my friends. You promise me." He would drink a lot. So his friends would come over. They would drink. He would argue with them. And then let's say it's like 7 p.m., right? And I say 7 p.m. I'm like, I'm not at an age where I'm a kid, but I'm definitely too old to be going to bed at 7 p.m. Like, let's say my bedtime at the time must have been like at 10:30, right? 7 p.m. He rolls his wheelchair into where the computer is, or maybe I went to the bathroom or something, and he just turns off like with his finger because he couldn't move his limbs. Like he could move his arm forward, so he could like move his arm, and he basically just presses the shutdown button on the computer, and the computer shuts down. So I'm like, "Hey, what the hell are you doing? Is there a problem? Like, what happened?" And he goes, "That's it. Go to bed. Like, your computer time is over." And it's 7 p.m. And like nowadays, if I explain it to you all, if you've ever dealt with a drunk person, or you've ever dealt with somebody that's like just got out of a bad argument, trying to abuse their power as like a parent or something, like this is clearly not me arguing with the sane person, but what am I to do? Right? And I'm like, "No, you promise." I'm like, well, my first reaction is like, what did I do? Like, did I do something wrong at school? Did I do something wrong? He's like, "No, go to bed. Like, it's late. You should go to bed. Like, kids like you should not stay up." And again, I'm like, I'm not a kid. My bedtime's 10:30. Like, what are we talking about? He's like, "I said you're going to bed. As your dad, you're going to bed, whatever." I'm like, "No." I'm like, "You promised me I could be on the computer until 9 p.m. We made a pact. Like, we agreed." And he goes, "All right, get back on the computer then." So I turn on the computer. He put a password on the computer. And I'm like, "Can you please tell me the password of the computer?" He goes, "Nope, I'm not telling you the password of the computer. You can go to bed or you can sit here and be on the computer. Up to you. You want it to be on the computer?" Like that kind of stuff, So it's that kind of stuff that it's like, ugh. So then, right, I call my mom and I'm like, Mom, can you do something? She's like, oh, sorry, baby, there's nothing I can do. And she's right, right. She doesn't want to deal with him. He did a lot of that. First phase, he did so like that is one thing I will tell you about my dad. My dad was very petty. Um, but you know, and then later when I talk about it, he was like, "Oh no, you're exaggerating. It wasn't 7 p.m. It was like 8:45, and that's why I turned off the computer. It wasn't 8:45. It was 7 p.m." So then eventually, right as I got older, I stopped coming over as much. As soon as I was able to like stop by less, I stopped by less. I didn't pick up phone calls as much because I. So yeah, I think this is why now I'm really, really bad with because I said so. I'm always this. I think this is why, genuinely speaking, I always figure out issues in corpos or anything like that or in jobs because I'm very quick to kind of. I have spidey senses for injustice. I'm like, this is not fair. Why are we doing this? But yeah, so that is like, and again, I'm sure if you guys have had parents who have done something similar, I'm sure this is not something new. This is clearly not somebody that is good in the head to be doing stuff like that. Um. So yeah, it's one of those where you kind of, yeah. But as a full adult, full tax paying adult for many years now, I can understand why he felt that way. I can understand why he did that. I can understand when like he would have friends come over, he would argue with them, they would leave. It's 7 p.m. He's angry. He has to take that energy out on somebody. So then he would go take it out on me. Right? Like I get it. Am I glad that I don't have to deal with it anymore? Maybe a little bit. Yeah, I can understand it. And then, so yeah, so sorry to say. So my father would have definitely gotten me all this story to say he would have gotten me a bootleg jersey. Yeah, I know he loved me. Like this is why it's like also difficult. And I don't know. I want to be very mindful of how I talk about abusive parents. Abuse comes in many different ways. Um, it's hard because they love you. And also, in the 1900s, it was a different time. Like, even if your parents were abusive, people were like, yeah, but they love you. It's different. Like, it was a different time. It wasn't as well known or talked about, especially not in an Eastern European household where your parents can pretty much do a lot more than they could maybe in a Canadian household where, like, if you tell another Russian person, oh, my mom hit me, they're like, okay. She hit you once? She hit me twice. Lucky you. That kind of thing. So, um, yeah. And I also have to remember that, our parents didn't get the therapy that maybe they needed. They didn't have mental health conversations in the way that they needed. And I think it's so hard to cope when one day you just lose a whole autonomy of your life. He was walking one day and then the next he was quadriplegic. Just like that, right? It definitely it can definitely creep up on you. So yeah, it's definitely something loss of control kind of thing, which is why now like I'm a little bit I, I'm not I am, but I'm also not a control freak. I'm very weird. I have this really weird thing where I need things to go exactly as I want, but also I'm very, very okay. I'm weird. I don't know. I definitely have my own problems. Who doesn't? Your problems make you exciting. Your problems make you who you are, They are, they do. Let's talk about something positive. I am so sorry for being such a downer at the beginning of the stream. I hope you can tell by the way I'm talking. I am very over it. I have gone to therapy. I have journaled. I have spoken. And I can, like I said, I can safely look back at this situation and also understand that it has made me into a very independent, self-reliant woman. And yeah. And I really value my autonomy. I really value my autonomy. I really like knowing that my things are my things and nobody can one day take them away. I really, really like that. And I know that I do it a little bit too much where I have trouble with letting people do things for me sometimes, but I'm getting better. I'm getting a lot better. I'm getting a lot better at letting people do things for me. I'm getting a lot better at asking for help and just kind of remembering that people won't throw it in my face if I ask them for help, you know? Like it's something I'm learning. But on the positives, in about 45 minutes, we are going to be watching Found Futures. I do want to say super quickly, I I apologize for the change of schedule, okay? It was supposed okay, it's no one's fault. There was slight problems with the VOD here and there. So actually, I'm not even sure if it was with the VOD. Sorry, I don't want. I don't know what the problems were with. I don't want to make delusions out of my head. I don't want to create stories. You know, it came to me in a dream once upon a time. But I initially, when I made my schedule, I was told that I can do the stream on the 14th. All right, I was told that I can do the Fantastic Reality watch along on the 14th. Um, And then today we were supposed to maybe have a collab, Giga Fruit, Amelie, and I, but it wasn't assured. And I even told you that it wasn't assured. Unfortunately, on the 14th, I was told that I should delay by a day the watch along, if possible. And I said, okay, I'll probably do it Saturday. And I think there was a miscommunication because they thought, okay, do it Saturday. But the problem is, Saturday is the last day that you can watch the stream, but the last day to buy the ticket is Friday. And I said, I can't stream Thursday or Friday because I already have booked a bunch of apartment showings, a bunch of tours. I need to find an apartment. So it kind of ended up being today. And I did let them know, I'm like, look, if it's kind of a last minute thing, a lot of my audience will be in bed. I just need y'all to know some of them might have to see it on the VOD. I also feel bad springing this on you last minute. But also, I'm kind of happy that we can just be like, hey, sorry, things change. Let's roll with the punches. A little bit later, little midweek pizza party. If you're ordering pizza, if you're ordering whatever, I have some white wine. I had one glass of white wine while I was watching Doki today, but now I have white wine in the fridge. I just had some Starbucks. I have a little coffee with me. It's going to be fun. And I told you I was streaming today, and I'm streaming today, right? On the 18th, it's going to be the Anime Expo stories. And then on the 19th, not sure what I'm streaming, but I am streaming. So yeah, I told you I am getting back into the habit of streaming. I'm here. You needed this today. That makes me happy. I needed this today too. Also, oh my God, Drago, please, can you put pineapples on your pizza? Please. Zero. Zero. Yeah, if you want to take the 19th off, I completely understand. But also, I really enjoyed watching the game with Doki that I kind of wonder if we should watch the game on the 19th. And wait, is the final, is the semifinal, because I'm so sorry to Messi and Argentina, but I'm more excited about England versus France. I'd like France to win. Sorry. Um, sorry, is the third place Saturday? We could maybe do, I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed watching it with Doki today. I actually really enjoyed watching it with Doki today. We'll see. Maybe we'll watch Saturday, Sunday. I don't know. We'll see. I really enjoyed it. And all the zoo. Okay, we're going to talk about it in a minute. All right. So, Zero, a few things. Number one, obviously, if you need the 19th off to go cheer, I completely get it. Don't worry about it. That's number one. Number two, do you think you could make a command for Skyline Serenade? And so maybe for today, we can do watch along for Fantastic Reality tickets. And under it, we can add Skyline Serenade. And I'm going to add the panel to my profile as well in a moment. But for those of you who do not know, Zero, please. Zero, please. Please, Zero. Please. Please do thanks, Zero. Please. Poor Zero. I really, really, really work him to the bone. All right, so if you are wondering, Skyline Serenade is a 3D, and how do they call it? It's a blend of 3D, but also Flesh 3D. That's right. So the headliners of Skyline Serenade, which by the way is live from the Beacon Theater in New York, Friday, August 21st, Nimi Nightmare and Min Phantom are the 3D. 2.5D, we have Kiki Hime and Phoebe. Special guests, Shachi, Maria, and Matawakan. Now listen, I do want to say, I do want to be so mindful. Please understand. If you are like Matara, I need to go because I need to watch 45 minutes of Matara. That's not what's happening. I really am just there for Mint and I debuting a song together. It will be, yes, my first time actually performing and singing on stage with my Minto. Like, we will be singing together, yes. It is a new song that will probably be coming out a few days before the concert so you can listen to it and you can be ready for it. Yes. But please don't think like, oh my God, where is Matara Khan? I am just a little guest on one of the little performances, okay? But I do really, really want to shout it out because I think it's going to be such an exciting concert. I think it's such an exciting place, exciting time, exciting concert. And I do know a little bit of what the girls are cooking, and I think you will like it very, very much. Obviously, NDA, Friendier, all that stuff. I think you will like it very, very, very much. Okay, I'm just saying. Thank you, Guya. I appreciate it. Not gonna lie, I thought they'd have more special guests. But again, they do have 4 performers, right? Like 4 performers is still a lot of performers. But still, I also thought they would be more performers. Tomorrow, Marad's exclamation mark schedule. Tomorrow and Friday, I am off because I need to find a place to live. But yes, I'm so excited. Please, 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 please. I hope you enjoy it there. I hope you show up. I hope you have a great time. And if you don't, there's going to be other times like this. Don't even sweat. There will be other times like this. There will be other places. There will be other times. There will be other times. Okay. Did I get a divorce? No. I'm trying to get my bug girl to move to the same neighborhood as me. But the thing is, I don't know. Okay. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm a lot older than Junie. I'm a lot older than Junie. And I think it's time for me to live by myself again. I was worried about living by myself because I was worried I'd get lonely. But my parents visit a lot, number one. As soon as I get my visa, my other parent will retire. When I say parent, I mean my mother and her husband, because my father, as you all know, by the trauma dumping at the beginning of the stream, it wasn't even trauma. Realistically, and I'm sorry if it felt like that. I think I talked about it in a very mature way, and I'm like, yeah, these things happen, and we ball. Am I not going to live with Zen anymore? Zen and I would have to get married first, but I'd love to live with Zen. So I'm going to get my own place because 2 reasons. Number one, I want my parents to come stay with me a lot. To be completely honest with you, they are getting a lot older, and I see it. I see it when we travel together. I see it when we walk somewhere together. I see it when we go out somewhere and they need the midday. I see how tired they are. I see how much older they are. I also work a lot, and I just know that it'll make. I just want to spend more time with them. I want to spend more time with them as they're getting older. I want them to help me out with stuff. I want them to work with me on more stuff. So that's number one. Also, I want to have more friends over. Junie is amazing, and she does not mind. Like right now, we have Teak on our couch for like a month. And Junie does not mind. She is the coolest, the sweetest roommate, but she doesn't mind. But she also isn't one for confrontation. And I know that. So she doesn't mind, she doesn't mind, she doesn't mind. It's not a problem, it's not a problem, it's not a problem. But what if it does become a problem one day, right? So I do feel like if I keep having people over, like at a certain point, I had my assistant, I had my parents over, my friends were coming over, and I'm like, I don't want to keep subjecting her to this. I don't want to keep subjecting her to this. So yeah, I mean, I keep telling her though, I want her to be in the same places as me, especially now that she's with W and me as well. I let her know, I'm like, hey, like all that fun stuff. But for me personally, I'm getting to that big age where I just want to have a lot of people over. I want to have my parents over. I want to do stuff again. I want to do like Friendsgiving. And I just feel like even though Junie says she doesn't mind, I just know that I'm a very big extrovert and she is absolutely more of like a homebody. So, yeah. But she is lovely. And as I said, I literally showed her all the apartment buildings I'm going to. I made a mistake. I thought that she was free on Thursday. I forgot that it's her big Dungeons and Dragons thing. So I'll definitely, I'll like I said, me and my bug girls together strong. But I'm also a full like y'all. I'm old. I'm old. I am old. It's time for me to have a little home, you know? Living alone as a full adult is pretty awesome, right? I want to experience that. What's up, Omnias? How have you been? So, yeah, that's where we're at right now. I'm a lot older than most VTuber fans. Yes, I think well, yes and no. I think I'm older than most VTuber fans. If you watch the new up and coming VTubers, they tend to have a younger audience. Pretty much anybody that's typically like up and coming tends to have a younger audience. But if you watch my stream, I'm probably even younger than some of my audiences, right? If you watch Giga's stream, I'm probably younger than some of her viewers. So I think it depends who you're watching. I think it depends. Yeah. Um, but obviously, if you're, I don't want to name anybody because I don't know, but I would have an idea that like maybe a newly beginner. No, I'm not going to name anybody. I don't want to. I don't want to get into those VTuber weird fan wars. I have learned. Let me not. Let me not say anything. hmm What are the chances of me locking myself out? Not that much because I'll probably give a key to one of my friends. I'm trying to get another one of my friends to I'm trying to get another one of my friends to move out there where I want to go. It's more so Anthem of like I don't I don't want to be annoying if that makes sense. And I know that it's not annoying to have people over, but I don't there is that idea of like yeah. Like I would love to have my parents over for like 2 weeks, you know? She's gonna get locked out. I haven't gotten locked out yet. I actually haven't get locked out yet. What do you mean? What do you mean? I haven't got locked out yet at all. I haven't got locked out. Mm. Sounds like you're moving. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, spiders. I appreciate it. But yeah, I think it'll be a good time. What about you all today? What did you get for snacks for the concert watch along? Hmm. I have I have my coffee, which I'm finishing up. I have a little bit of a black coffee with sugar-free caramel syrup, and I have a water. I have a sparkling water, and I'm gonna get a white wine. Oh, what kind of pizza? What kind of pizza? That sounds delicious, King Sasquatch. I love peanut M&Ms. I also like the M&Ms that have like the little I haven't seen them in a while. The ones with the little crunch in them. Peanut, I think it's a little bit scary to live in a big apartment with like other people around you. I think it's scarier to live alone in a house. I know that a lot of my friends have been saying, "Oh, you could get a really nice house. You and some friends could get a nice house. It could be so funny." Na 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 na. I'm a little bit worried. I don't know. Pepperoni, ricotta cheese, thin crust. Yum! Hold on. Thank you, Chris. Enjoy it. I mean, the VOD will still be up, so you can still watch it. VTuber streamer house. Oh boy. One with Hab and one normal out. Oh. When you say normal, huh? Are you fucking insinuating that pineapple on pizza isn't normal? Is that what you're insinuating? Aaron, thank you for the 34 months. Am I considering buying a house? No. Am I considering moving to the suburbs? No. I don't have a car. What I am considering is having my family retire and help me work. Okay? I am considering waking up in the morning to go to the gym with my family and then go, work a little bit on stuff. Mom makes me lunch. We go on a nice walk. I go live on stream, then go see my friends. I am considering that. I would, if that were the opportunity, if I could have the opportunity to buy a house in LA, but my parents could live with me, yes, I would do it. Even if it's like throw the house next to me, Um, but otherwise, no. The good news though, it's not outside of the realm of possibility. Because one of the visa that I am getting done, it would be possible to have my mother on it eventually as well as my assistant, which is for real the job that she would do. And because her husband is retired and doesn't do anything and he's big age, he could just come here as her spouse. Mods, it was a serious question. Yeah? I'm low-key hungry. Do you think I could get a Costco gift card for $3.48? Sure. You can. Does that make you happy? I answered your serious question. Oh yeah, I am nowhere near that. Buy the merch. You must buy the merch. That's awesome, Senpai. That sounds awesome. Yeah, to be clear, everybody, I'm not looking to buy a house anytime soon. You can rent houses, by the way. Did y'all know that? So one thing in LA, buying a house might be tricky, but renting a house is actually typically not as bad. So when I say we could have a house, we could rent a house as well. I'm just saying. You could sometimes just rent a nice house. Moody, did you really say that to your parents? Was I thinking of buying the house in Canada? I was, but that was before maybe allegedly certain funds weren't paid out to me. Maybe. Allegedly. And then other things, like I said, it wasn't just that the funds weren't paid out to me. It was also the legal. Like that's another thing is that there's also loss of opportunity, right? And also legal bills and all that stuff. So that definitely did a little bit of a dent in stuff. But it's okay. It's okay. We move on. We keep going. Are your parents fine with all the smoke in Canada? I don't know. They haven't complained. I don't know. Ask them. Rent mansions and split it between 5 to 6 people. What part of I want to try living alone? Think of the drama. Think of the drama. Who would we what if it's like me and my parents, and then what if I lived me, my parents, and like like three random other people? What kind of shenanigans would we get ourselves into? Think about it. What kind of shenanigans could we get ourselves into? I'm just asking. I think it could be fun. Isn't owning better than renting? Um, you need a really big down payment to make it worth it. Then you're stuck having to sell the house. The thing with renting, if there's a problem, you call the landlord, he fixes it. When you own, you have to fix the roof, you have to fix this, you have to fix that. Also, then you have to, like, right now, let's say I can rent somewhere for a year, don't like the neighborhood, I can just move somewhere else and rent somewhere else. If you bought, you'd have to sell the house. You'd have to, there's so much that goes into it. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever buy a house, to be honest with you. At this point, I know never say never, but right now I don't know if a lot of things are on the menu for me. Unfortunately, my life has changed in a way where I can only really think a little bit of months ahead. I have like short-term goals of like 5, 6, 10 months ahead. And then I have somewhat of like a medium-sized goal where I would like to find way, like, this career isn't forever, right? Let me explain. I will be here in 20 years streaming, but there's a very high chance that you won't be here watching me in 20 years streaming. We can make a bet. We can make a bet. You can be like, no, Matara, I'm going to be forever. Fine. Let's make the bet. But there's new people always coming in and out of streams, etc. So I do have like a 5 to 10 year where I have certain milestones that I'm like, okay, I should be aware that in 5 years I could have 80 viewers, right? What am I doing today to make sure that in 10 years I'm not going to go and try to find a job at 50 something, Um with like a 25-year gap on my resume where it's like, I streamed. Brain fried. Brain fried. So, yeah, a career break. I was a sugar baby. I was a stay-at-home sugar baby. Yeah, spiders. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Where I don't know if buying a house is on the cards because I'm thinking of other stuff for that kind of thing. Honestly, Bishop, maybe that's what I do. Maybe my retirement plan is just going to be calling in every person I've ever known and been like, "Hey, remember me, the great Matara Khan of Independent and Resilient? Can I stay in your spare bedroom for free, please?" Isn't what you do VTubing really good for resume? All the networking and having to schedule yourself? Um, Elaborate. What do you mean? Are you saying like if I apply to, a FANG company and I'm like, "Hey, big Microsoft, you don't understand. I am really good at self-organizing. I never finished high school. I worked in bars like 20 years ago, but I'm really good at getting VTubers together into a collab." You don't understand. I'm really, really good at like writing Discord messages, hammer timing, collab times. Big Facebook, please hire me. I can. I get that, Brianon, but I don't know who'd want to hire me, to be honest with you. This is another thing, y'all. I haven't written an email in so long. Thanks, everybody. I think you, well, probably not going to aim for fame. Why not? Are you saying I shouldn't aim high? Then what's the point? Yeah, so you guys have to understand, even, okay, maybe I'm being too negative. All my life is Discord messages, spiders. Or telling my agent in a voice call what I want to do. I could become a VTuber manager. That sounds lovely. That sounds really fun. That sounds great. Ray, isn't it fun? They're saying, Ray, that when I retire, in 10 years, when I have 80 viewers and I retire, they're saying I should go be a VTuber manager. I love you, Ray Kanoa of WME, of management, of Matara Khan management. But I would rather end my life in a dramatic and painful way. I I have organized enough collabs with VTubers. I have tried to get enough people together that I would rather inflict pain upon myself than in 10 years when my and think about I don't know how you do it, Ray. You're wonderful. Jafardo, thank you for the 17 months. Guys, Jafardo has been here for 25 years. Oh God. Matara Khan writing an email to her boss in 20 years like, "Hi boss, it's me." Okay, that's the problem, Acroma. I have been having a job as a content creator, buffoon, clown for so long that all my messages, even when I send voice notes, like, "Oh my God, okay." So the other day, I am just full on creator mode. You can't imagine being Ray or Sam for someone else. No, it's different. I only do it for me because I have to. Okay, realistically, if I started a VTuber management agency, how much money could I take and run away with? If I'm already going to be in like my 50s in 10 years, like I have to be careful legally speaking because my agent is here, but like theoretically, it doesn't have to be me. What if it's just another lady? But yeah, all jokes aside, sorry I'm being so sarcastic about it and making so many jokes, but to be completely clear, to be completely clear, if we are being very serious about it, for serious, for real, for real, for real, if let's say in 10 years or in 5 years, you're not here anymore, I'm just too old, I can't see, I can't play games, it does not spark joy, and I need to get a job in the industry, I think genuinely with the amount of contacts that I have, with the stuff work that I can do, I could probably find some kind of consulting. I won't be living lavishly, but I'll do okay until I retire. All right. I'll probably genuinely pivot into some kind of other, like into some other content. I'll probably start a knitting channel or a reading channel or something. I do think I'll probably do some kind of content for the rest of my life, even if I stop being a VTuber Twitch streamer. Genuinely. I will probably just have like a puzzle channel or something. I know I will find some kind of niche and do some kind of content, that's for sure. If not, I will probably do some kind of very light consulting to pay the bills, etc. If we are genuinely talking full serious and I have to do something, and make a living. But I do want you guys to understand, as much as you're saying, ooh, and maybe Ray can back me up on this, please, please, please. So, as much as you all are saying, but Matara, you can put on your resume when you apply for jobs that, ooh, you were a content creator and you gathered people together and organized collabs, etc. There are so few jobs right now. A lot of stuff is getting automated. There's so few jobs. There's fewer jobs. I am going into these jobs with no experience having worked these jobs. I could be a game translator with what experience? I've never translated a game. Just because I can speak French and Russian doesn't mean I could translate a game. There's a whole other language that is used, right? So I think that puts me like if we are genuinely talking just from like a CV, I don't even think people write CVs anymore, right? Um, Even translations are getting automated. There we go. To give you a genuine real answer, I think I'd be okay because genuinely, even if I decide one day, even if I wake up in a year and I say I'm never playing a video game again, I genuinely think I would start a puzzle channel, a knitting channel, a Lego channel. There's so many things I might even, honestly, I might do a React channel where I react to history. There's just so much stuff that I would do having been on the internet for a long time that I would just keep doing that because I love it. I love doing content. And even if it's not necessarily on Twitch or as a VTuber with you, sorry, my loves, maybe in 10 years you won't even know I'm here. I will do that. Or worst case, I do think I could probably find some kind of consulting or some kind of light management helping something, but not because my CV is amazing, but simply because I am really, really annoying and I know a lot of people and I'm very good at pitching myself. I think even in 10 years, if let's say like this really doesn't work out for me and I'm stuck, like I'm down to 3.5 viewers, right? That are all saying bad things to me. Oh, you suck. We hate you. I still feel like I would probably be able to advocate for myself well enough to get some kind of like a gig in this industry. But that's just because I'm annoying. You'd be down for history reacts? Oh, I completely forgot. We have to upload our Roman in. Ooh, Oscar, I have to ask you a question. I have to ask you a question for no reason whatsoever. Okay. Speaking of, Zenti, are you lurking by any chance? Zenti, pss, 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 Zenti, Zenti, pss, 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 Zenti. Pss, 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 pss. Okay. This question is for Oscar. Do you think Constantine the Great looks like kawaii-fied Mark Zuckerberg? Genuine question. Do you see it? Oscar, you have to answer. Legally, you have to answer. Legally, you have to answer. It's not a bit. Okay, I also heard something, and I don't know if it's real. Fish told me this. My producer of the podcast told me this. He said that the reason that Mark Zuckerberg has the haircut that he does is because he's a big fan. He's a genuinely big fan of Julius Caesar. So that's why he got the haircut that he did. Not only can I see it, I can't unsee it. Hold on. I have something else to show you. Even back in the good old days, they put anime filters on elephants. Where is it? You know what? I'm never going to find it. You're just going to have to watch the react. It took me 25 minutes to react to this 20-minute video. I'll have you all know. It took me that time. But yeah, hi, Ray. Hi, Oscar. Guys, we have to be on our best behavior. Also, Mr. Bite, how have you been? Thank you, Aisu. I am really efficient with my reacts. It's true. Actual LARPing. Okay. Listen. We will post. I have decided. Yesterday, Teek and I went for a walk. The council has decided. Oh, Oscar, let's go! I'm so excited for Off Guy. I gotta see if oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oscar, we're gonna have so many pictures together. Oscar, bring your overalls as well if you can. Please. Please. Okay, so yesterday the council went for a walk. Teek and I went for a walk on the beach. Okay. We got into a little Uber. We went to the beach. It was a great walk. And I was telling Teek, I'm like, I don't really think I want to upload the react on my channel. And Teek said, Mata, stop being stupid. Just upload the 20-minute react. Just upload the react. Just say reacting to Rome in 20 minutes explained with the 2-hour VOD. Just do it. Just do it, Malta. The people want to see it. So as soon as I get Zenti's attention, I'm going to ask him to do that. But may I just remind everybody, okay? Zenti already has full-time work with me. And this week, for the rest of the month, Zenti is going to be taking over to help Jun with the podcast. So Jun is taking a little bit of time off and Zenti's taking over the podcast. So I don't want to overwhelm Zenti right now with clipping and cutting the react because I think the react might need a little bit of trimming. Not, we're not going to trim my reactions. We're going to keep the great reactions in there, but I do think there's like a few bathroom breaks in here. There's definitely a few because look, it starts at 2:32. Oh, you can't see it. I can lie about the time. 2:32. This was a 20-minute video, by the way. 4:51. 2:32, 4:51. Yeah, it took me 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's so biblical. It took me 2 hours and 20 minutes for a 21-minute video. Yeah. We got you. Don't worry. We'll do more. We'll have more. I thought you said 25 minutes. I lied. What was that book? The 10X method? It was a Grant Cardone, right? That's what I'm doing. I'm doing the 10X method. Thank you, Aisu. All right, let me go grab my wine. Okay, everybody. Class is in order, is in session, everybody. I will be doing a watch along in 10 minutes for Found Futures. Now, if you want to just hit, sorry. Actually, you know what?
Summer's here, and you know what that means. The sun's out, and it's time to show everyone what you're all about. Hags Hat, a new joint venture from Mataracon and then Phantom. The Hags Hat for people who just love the classics.
Didn't mean to click this, but now you're going to enjoy it.
Varsity font so people think you're educated. Sturdy built to protect your sensitive little eyes. And adjustable sizing. Hags Hat. We live in complicated times, and it can be hard to express who you are, what you value, what you're looking for in a summer, in a companion, in life. Hags Hat. The hat does it all tastefully, legally, and with full deniability. But wait, there's more. Order one Hags Hat, and you will receive one Hags Hat at full standard cost. Order two, and you will receive two Hags Hats for you and a friend, or two for you to wear on top of each other. Order a third Hags Hat, and that's right, you guessed it, you will receive 3 Hags Hats. Disclaimer: one size fits all claim based on human proportions. Sizing not guaranteed for various animalia and extraterrestrial heads. State-of-the-art build cannot protect eyes when looking directly into the sun. Mataracon and Mid-Phantom cannot be held liable if your summer is bad, boring, or otherwise not great. This hat cannot replace a degree from an accredited university. Purchase multiple hats has no impact on greatness of summer. Hag not included.
All right, we're back in business, baby. I'm going to be doing a watch along for the concert, okay? Now, you can just hang out with us while we're watching. You don't have to watch the concert. Some people were hanging out in Doki's stream today while we were watching the game. And they were just there. Like you're fine to do whatever you want. But if you do want to watch at the same time as us, I will put a timer on the screen. You can go over and get your tickets now. And you can also join us at any time because I'm gonna have the timer, so you'll always be able to join me at the same time. Okay. Let me go get wine. Let me go throw my stuff out. Let me get another sparkling water. Join us. Join us. Again, I apologize for those of you VOD watchers. You will only have about 3 days to watch this VOD. But hey, there will be more. We will have more concerts, more appearances, more things, more Metabots, more power in the future. I promise. Duvalde, I'm doing great today. I watched, okay, real talk. Show of hands for those of you here. It's the same, spoiler, I bought it in yen as well. I don't think there's a non-JP site, but you can swap it out to English. It's a little bit convoluted, but if I figured it out, baby, like swap it to English. I know it's annoying. I apologize. That's so annoying. I get you. But oh, let me also turn the alerts down just in case for today. Yeah. Okay, let me turn my alerts down just so they're not super loud for y'all. Da 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 da. Oh. Am I not in the right place? Aha.
It's a gift sub.
Oh my god, Matara is getting everything.
It's a gift sub.
Oh my god, Matara.
It's a gift sub. It's a gift sub. It's a gift sub.
You're getting so much stuff. Everybody, oh.
It's a gift sub. It's a gift sub. It's a gift sub.
What is that, Anteam?
It's a gift sub. It's a gift sub. It's a gift sub.
It took me a while on the day off to figure out the website. I was glad I got to watch it. Like, thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Okay, let me get my wine. Let me put this stuff in the fridge. Let me go see that Teak is good, well, and alive. Thanks, David. Can't you just adjust the volume of your alert channel in OBS? No. I do the thing where I just go on the website and I manually put them down and then I don't know where I put them up. So now when I put them back up, one's going to be at like 70%, one's going to be at 50, one's going to be at 60. I just eyeball it. Isu, I don't think you understand how much all of my internet stuff is just like spaghetti and string together. I need you to like, and I was talking about it with Teak, right? Where yesterday when we went for a walk, there was a little bit of a situation that happened, and I instantly was so alert, because Teak has like balance issues, so she can't really run really fast, or she can't like get up and down the stairs, and I legitimately got in front of her, and I was like, okay. And in my head, in a second, I'm like, okay, if we have to run, I can grab her bag, I can grab her by the hand, and we can just run. We're gonna go into this place. No. Like it was just like LA, right? Like LA is a little bit grungy sometimes and weird things. I can do all those things in a moment's notice. I will notice if there's something weird happening. I'll walk away. Like I'm very good at diffusing situations. People sometimes will, if they talk to me on the street and they're kind of strange, I'm very good at diffusing it and like walking away without starting a big problem, you know? But internet, forget it. It's the reason I do this way, Zero. It's also because that's how I learned how to do this 15 years ago, you know? 15 years ago, you had one alert, it was really loud, and you loved it that way. All right? So yeah, it was very endearing. Thanks. Okay, let me grab my stuff. All right, everybody. I don't want to snitch, but Teak didn't want to say hi to you guys. Teak was coming to grab something in my streaming room. Well, that's also my room. And I said, oh, you can go say hi to them. The mic is hot. And she goes, no. So she purposely did not want to say hi to all of you. She might hate you. She might hate you. It is true. She might hate you. Okay. Ooh, this is actually somewhere where you guys can help me. I am about to reveal something to you all with how I'm going to have a timer on the screen, okay? Are you ready for this? The way I am going to have a timer on the screen is I am going to go to Google Timer. Okay? I am going to screen capture that, but wait, let me explain further, okay? I am going to screen capture it, but like I'm going to cut off parts of the screen capture. So, for example, here, all right, I will show you how it's going to work, okay? So see here, big screen capture. No, we're going to do this, okay? Ooh, so many Matawa. Oh, ah. Oh my God, he won't stop spinning. He won't stop spinning. He won't stop spinning. Look at him. What do you mean by please crop it as badly as possible? How dare you? I am offended. Okay, this monitor is I don't know what monitor. They're both the same. I don't know if it's my left or my right monitor. I think it's this one. Yeah, I did it. All right. So now this is how so this is my monitor, okay? This is my monitor and I have the Google, all right? So this is how we're going to get the time on, okay? I'm not kidding. Could you not screen capture the time code? No. So let's test it. Why is it spinning like that? All right, maybe I make it a little bit bigger for the circle. And it's going to be there. Can you not just clip the timer on the video? But then what if I show the video? What if I show the video? Also, it used to not be a circle. I don't know why it's a circle. I don't know why it's a circle now. I don't know why it's a circle now. I really don't. What if you pause the video? Well, then I pause the timer. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do, okay? I'm going to mute the desktop audio. Make sure, can you guys hear this? Hold on. Let me just make sure that it works. Hold on. My code. Let me make sure that I bought it correctly. I bought it and I'm here, but now I'm like, wait, does it actually work? Okay, 1 second. All right. You only hear my voice, right? Do you hear the concert? All right. This is real professional stuff over here, okay? So now what I need to do here, and this is very, very important, okay? I know I just stole the timer, is because I need to basically click my timer and my concert at the same time. So that way they start at the same time. Right? So this is what we're going to do. Okay, everybody, this is what we're going to do. I'm not kidding. I might need a computer class. First things first. I am drinking Kumusha Sauvignon Blanc by Tinashe Nyamudoka. Kumusha is in the Zimbabwean Shona language means your home, your roots, or your origins. My journey is a constant pursuit of wines from vineyards that represent and honor their origins. Tinashe Nyamudoka Sommelier. Sauvignon Blanc, lots of ripe tropical fruit with a vibrant acidity and a well-rounded finish. A perfect sidekick to any chicken, seafood, or pasta dish. A zippy wine that should be enjoyed every day. You can set one a little bit ahead of the other. Wait, that's so smart. Which one do I set up before the other? If I put, okay, wait. What else? Okay, if I put this one at 5 seconds. Oh, okay, everybody. No pressure, okay? So this is the plan, okay? Oh, well then you know what? We got 15 more minutes of yapping. We got 15 more minutes of yapping. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it play to 5 seconds. And then when it, okay, I actually have to have the stopwatch here. It's going to help me. When it's at 5 seconds, I'm going to start the timer again as well, okay? Oh God, these are both so far. Okay. Wait. Okay, wait. Sorry. I started it not at 0. Okay. Okay, they're going. They're at the same time. They're at the same time. Let's go. Let me double check. 19. Okay, they're at the same time. Cheers, everybody. Yippee! All right, good news, everyone. We got about 14 minutes of drinking time and chilling time until the concert starts. So, how y'all doing? Did you go to the concert in person? Tell me everything. Did any of you attend in person? I want to know. Let me make it full screen. I know it feels complicated, but it also just works. I don't know. It just works. I gotta be honest with you, it was so hot. When I went to Doki's Day, it was less hot. I wonder if it's like an air conditioning issue or because it really was a heat wave during that time. Oh, I'm sorry, Davice. You watched it live? Thank you. Thank you. It was a heat wave. I'm glad you guys got the tickets for the live stream. And again, you get to rewatch it with me. I promise I'll get better with this kind of stuff. I'm gonna keep improving. I'm gonna keep getting better. I'm gonna keep singing more, keep doing more. I do want to say I worked really hard and I did my best, but in the future, I already have learned more. So, for example, for this concert, I really prioritized trying to get Zen and Densetsu to dance with me. But I think in the future, so after watching Doki's concert, she at one point had Sachi, but it was kind of just her vocals because even if she was dancing, she had her little whale avatar, so you can really super tell. Not in a bad way. It was phenomenal. It was fantastic. So I definitely think in the future, I'm gonna try and prioritize my friend's vocals. That makes me so happy, Archons. Let's go. I'm happy. I'm happy you all had a good time. Oh, Shachi. Sorry. Shachi. The whale model was very cute, but I was so focused on like, ooh, I'm going to have to learn choreography and I want people to learn choreography when I should have been more focused on like, hey, just sing something with me. Specious. It's in hashtag Cancraft on Twitter. Hashtag Cancraft. All right, everybody, I don't want to alarm you, but we only have 12 more minutes of yapping. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Thank you, spiders. I won't do the choreo wasn't hard. I mean, night cover, forget it. It is so hard. But I won't do super, super defined tough choreo again. I'll definitely do it a little bit easier. I'll definitely do it a little bit easier. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Pepper. Tell me everything. How did it inspire you? Are you going to start singing, dancing, prancing? Mm-hmm. Tell us everything. Thank you, Aisu. Enjoy. When you say hyper realistic roach model, do you mean like a scary kaiju roach? Mm-mm-mm-mm. I would love that. Buen provecho. Enjoy your what was it the thing that you posted the other day? It was like sausage and bread. Delicious, by the way. Blat, something blat. Kto blat? Something blat. Actually, I do have eventual stories about my Minto, but when we were rehearsing for Skyline Serenade, we had to rehearse a few times to make sure like we would get it right and stuff like that. Because you know, we gotta know what we're doing. And we'd rehearse like let's say 3 times, and then I'm tired and I'm sweaty. And she's like, yeah, yeah, we can go again. I'm like, whoa, girl. But I realized that the problem I do when I rehearse is I do all the moves to their fullest. And I notice when other people rehearse, they do half the moves. And I have the same problem with singing that I go full, like, I kind of tire myself out very quickly. Let's go, Jono! Thank you so much! So, for anybody that doesn't know, it's not just me, by the way. Spoiler alert. You are also going to be watching Lily Pichu in her VTuber performance. There's going to be Kason, and she even has a song with Henya. And then there's going to be me. And then there's going to be, what is it? I forget the name of the band. I'm so sorry. But there is a band that has Daryl, and it also has, I don't want to use her wrong name. I think it's Ko Maria, right? Just in case. Um, and then they have a band together, and it's gonna be really, really fun. It's gonna be just such a fun concert experience. Also, Daryl shreds it on that stage. She shreds it on that stage. Oh my god, she's so cool. She is just, oh my god. You want to see Hot Woman? Hot Woman, Big Booba guitar? Yeah, I'm a little bit confused because sometimes it's one performer, sometimes it's the other. But I think we can say it a little bit more openly. But yeah, I know, spoiled. I actually, speaking of taking better care of herself, I am taking Daryl out for brunch on Friday. So how is Daryl taking better care of herself? By letting me take her for food. I am taking better care of Daryl. Okay, I am going to be taking Daryl out, not with a gun, but to brunch. Oh my God. I just have to say, I am going to be calling her out during this concert. This bitch with love in my heart. She finishes shredding on a guitar. She takes another guitar, starts shredding on that one. She goes to the piano, starts shredding on the piano. Hello? She's crazy. Thanks for resting her up. That tweet she made was scary. I agree. What else is scary is that in order to rest, she's going out with an extrovert. I met him. I actually came up to him and I was like, hey, I'm Matara. I'm like, you probably won't know it's me. I asked him if we could do a singing collab together sometime. Like, I would love for him to listen to my singing. And I definitely would need some advice because I definitely feel like I've been hoarse for a really long time. Okay, everybody, like 10 more, I think it's like 8 more minutes, right? They don't know it's me. I mean, how would he know, right? If I walk up to him and I'm like, hello, I'm a VTuber. Guess who? Ugh. The worst is when you're like, the funniest thing is when somebody meets me, like, do you recognize me? I met you 4 years ago, but I was also wearing a wig, but I was also wearing a full Fallout, like, power armor outfit. And I'm like, maybe? But it's funny. But then if you just say, I met you 2 years ago, maybe not. But then once you start describing it, you're like, okay, I was with my friend. You came up to the bar. We recognized you. You put a 20 down for our beers and then you left. Boom. Thank you, Frankie. We do have a really nice community. Mm-hmm. Virtual Signal is the name of the band. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is true. I'm sorry. Virtual Signal. It's because there's so many. There's Fantastic Reality. There's Found Futures. There's Virtual Signal. There's Irium. There's so many names, so many things, so much stuff. You know? Please forgive me. I'm old roach. I got old roach brain. I got old roach brain. Big old roach brain. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I've already watched this and yet I'm still excited. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. It's no longer 40 Celsius. Nice. Nice. It actually has been really nice weather where I'm at the moment. I am looking forward to going back to Canada though and seeing how the weather is over there. I miss my little meatballs. I miss them. I miss them. I miss them. Sorry, I'm getting excited. I'm getting all like, hoo, 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 right before the songs. It's muggy. Aw. Canada is on fire right now, just like my heart. Ooh, Rhea, well said. The Guinness appeared in my. I know it's like Mjolnir, but I like calling it Mjolnir. I love that, Rhea. Cheers to you. I have some delicious white wine. Cheers. Anybody else doing a little bit of drinking? Oh my God, CJ, I have to talk to you. Not like personally, but when you said it's cold in Australia, I went to Australia a while back in the middle of summer, our summer, your winter. And I remember thinking, it's Australia, mate. It's hot. It was so, I went to Bondi Beach, freezing. In the morning, I had basically I had to go buy this really thick coat. And I just forced myself to go to the beach because I'm like, I'm in Australia. Gotta go to Bondi Beach. No, the wind, crazy. It was around the time that I think it was called Vivid. The festival that happens for you guys, it's the winter, right? Oh my God. It was so windy and cold. I know because I'm like, oh well, I'm in Australia. I'm all the way there. Might as well go to the beach. I was the one idiot in my coat, shivering on the beach, being like, I'm at the beach. I'm so happy I'm at the beach. I'm in Australia. I'm at the beach. I'm so happy I'm at the beach. I'm so dumb. And I got COVID. My first time getting COVID was in Australia, Bondi Beach. Bah! The worst. The worst. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'll have you know. Do you want to know about the second time that I got COVID? I certainly haven't been talking about this story. Johnny, thank you for the 12 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so there's this girl, okay? She's my stinky girlfriend, all right? and basically we went to this convention called Offkai, all right? And then we took a plane to Japan together. Oh, have fun, Cookie. That's going to be such an exciting event. Not to alarm you, but the first time I got COVID was flying from Offkai to Japan. Although when we were talking about it on stream the other day, it seems like apparently there was a COVID outbreak at that Offkai Con. Even though I was masked up quite a bit, I was careful. And funny enough, after I got COVID, so the day before I went to karaoke with a few people, none of them got COVID. So I really do think either COVID stayed dormant in my body for like 2 days or it was the flight. I was telling Mint as well, what we think happened, and I did my research, is because I started my period. So I think I had the COVID, but then because I started my period and I was on that like 17-hour flight, my body just went like, eh. And Mint, by the way, when I had COVID and because I went to go get a test, but before I did, I had to like get to my hotel, get stuff done. So Mint was around me, even though I was masked up. We were in the same room, but I told her, I said, hey, I can book another room. And she said, don't be stupid. It's fine. Let's room together. Don't worry about it. So I will say every time she's like, you gave me COVID, I did offer like, I'll get my own room. She was fine for 2 whole days rooming with me. Oh, it's starting. Sorry. Can you guys hear it yet? It's quiet right at the beginning for now still. Like you still don't hear the sound of the crowd, right? Okay, good. And then 2 days later, she got her period. Next day, she got COVID. Exactly. Like it is actually possible that you could be around somebody with COVID and then and you don't get it. But and again, I was obviously masked up. I was careful. I wasn't leaving the room, but I was in my room. Moment she got COVID, over. Oh my God, tag yourself. Which one are you? Who's the one with the pink light sticks up in front? Which one are you? Periods cause COVID. It's true. What do you mean poor Mint? What about poor Matara? Oh my God, I'm so excited. All these lights. One of these is you. One of these is you, everybody. How does that make you feel? By the way, what's this that I'm not invited to the Momo meetup at Offkai? That's messed up. That's actually screwed up. How does a ghost get sick? We were kissing. What do you mean I'm not a Momo? What if oh, okay. Sound is up. What's up, Grub? Yesterday we rated Crub and he said I am chubby and he un-VIP'd me. So I'm going to VIP him. Let's go. That's Daryl on stage with a guitar. House rules, everybody. House rules. No professional recording. I'm not stopping you from coming to the meetup. If you guys try to stop me, I will inflict violence. I will tackle you. I watched the soccer today. I will run at you guys Holland style. It was so funny. They would just push each other. Spoiled fruit, they basically mean like don't record the full concert, right? Like it's fine if you record for like I recorded for 10 seconds. I recorded for 30, but I'm not recording for like Mata no. Why Mata no? Mata yes. I'm ready. Woo! Yeah, you can report like basically you can record bits, just don't record the full thing. Yeah! Daryl, that's Daryl! She's so cool. Hey, they muted again. Guys! Unmute. I want to hear. I love that woo emote. It's so cute. Okay, I came a little bit late. She did the first song? I didn't realize. I came a little bit late. I apologize. I didn't realize she did the first song. Do 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 do. Wants to rule the world. Dun 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 dun. Boo 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 boo. Yes, they did have some appearances of Bao, Numi, Michi, but those weren't going to be on the streamed concert, unfortunately. Oh, this is so vibes. I love it. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, I actually don't have an official light stick color. I don't know if it should be pink or white. There's also different kinds of pink. That's the problem. I was actually going to talk to you guys. Maybe it should be white because pink, there's too many different pinks, but there's only one white. Oh yeah, she's a great singer. She's a really great singer. The problem, Slacker, is there's also like the darker pink, and some light sticks have different pinks. It's Lily. I wonder if I should officially make it white because my fan sign is white heart cockroach. Oh, she's so cute. Mm. What's up, Kira? How you doing? She's so... She actually feels like a little doll. Oh, I love it. I love this. I know, she's so perfect. And her voice is just beautiful and magical. And that's her height in those big heels. I really like that. What is it called? Those dolls that dance in the box, like a music box? It really does feel like she's a little ballerina in a music box. I love it. Aww. Mhm. Is this her original song or is this a cover? You think all of her songs are originals? I mean, makes sense. She's been a songwriter for so long. It's a great song. Also, her French is great there. Notice, by the way, Daryl is on the electric piano. She will be playing other instruments. It's possible to say I'm covering two of my original songs. Mine is a big word, right? Because I would not have gotten those songs without Odyssey and Daryl and Riku. Ooh, that was a really cute camera angle. They did really good there. I agree, Kura. Oh, that was a really nice camera angle. The little zoom in there was really nice. Oh, I can hear some of you talking. Who's yapping? I heard somebody go, yeah, yeah. Hey. You're always a cute anime girl to me. Yeah. I am having a great comfy time. Oh. Oh, she's so talented. It's probably me yelling. No, it was me. It was me yelling. Imagine the flex of, oh, yeah, these are my original songs I'm performing. She doesn't have to imagine the flex. Oh. Oh, yeah, I like this song. I know this one. It's such a good one. I'll be quiet. I try my best to be quiet. YouTube, feel free to use some emotes as well. What's typically a light stick type of emote for YouTube that they use? I know I can talk, but this song is. I don't want to talk over it. Oh, yeah, use the bread. YouTube, use the bread. Do it. Use the bread. You have the power of the bread, YouTube. Pickle cucumber? Let's use aubergines then, you know? I agree, Bob. I think It's tough because I love these kinds of songs, but I do feel a pressure of finding like exciting hype songs to sing because it gets people really hyped. But this is so nice. Oh, wow. I love that. If I could reach out somehow right now and save my life somehow. Wow, what a lyric. I think we've all felt that way at some point. Oh, Lily. Look at her. Look at her. Talented woman right there. Ugh. I'm taking that woman out to brunch. Bobcat, I do have a slower pace song in this concert. Not to spoil. I do have a slower pace song in this exact concert. Thank you, Epsilon. That's not me singing, though, just in case. I will be singing. After her, there's one more girl, and then there's me. Do, 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 do. My song is a calm song, but it's not calm like this. I should try doing a calm song like this. Like a proper calm, you know? Because even my song, it's not calm. It's more like dramatic. It's a dramatic song, right? More than a calm song. Mm. Good. I had a blast. Aww. Aww. That is so cute. Thank you, Void. Oh, wow. And she wrote all of these. My day was great. We watched soccer with Doki and the Dragoons. And now we're watching our concert. Tomorrow I'm going apartment hunting. Aww. The fact that she wrote this for her friend, that might actually make me cry. That she wrote this for her friend? Is it for her friend Star Smitten or did she just call it? Because that is so sweet. Remember why you started? Remember why you care? Oh, that's so pretty. Wow. Stop. I'm going to cry. That's so cute. Probably powered by tea. I mean, it's Lily Pichu's song called Star Smitten, and she came on stage and she said, I wrote this song for my dear friend. I think it makes sense that it's for, right? Oh, I know she's so cute with the air guitar. This might actually make me cry, y'all. This might actually make me cry. What a nice gesture for your friend. And like singing it at the concert too is so. I like how she put her finger up. She's like, wait a second. She knew you guys were going to start cheering. She knew. Stop. I actually have tears in my eyes, y'all. Oh. Ooh, who is she? Who is she? Dun, 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 dun. Who is she? Who is she? She's the boss. I love you, Kason. Oh, my parents were going crazy because they're like, wait a second. I'm like, yep, that's Soviet song. Yep. They're like, why is it fast in Japanese? I'm like, don't worry about it. But this is yeah, this is a Soviet song. Did you see Daryl doing the spins? Mm-mm-mm. Do 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 do. I love you, Kason. That little hat is everything. Maybe it's my turn to have an idol outfit sometime, huh? Yeah, there's definitely something that Fantastic Reality does uniquely with having a band. It really does transform some songs. Ah, she's so cute. Maybe it's going to be my turn to have an idol outfit. We love you. Sorry. She's the boss. I do need my idol outfit. It's true. Woo! Ah, there she is. She's so cute. Uh-huh. Oh my god, they're so cute. You went ballistic when Hanya showed up. Me too. I promise you, next time I do a concert, I will prioritize actually getting like people to sing with me. Oh my god, I have this, not the full performance, but I have a ton of this recorded. It's so majestic. Look at them. It's so majestic. It's incredible. It's so good. I love. Oh. Bow, 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 wow. I will say this, I might have to sing more Eurobeat at concerts because I love Eurobeat. Na, 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 na. Na light, can't you see my na, na, na. Can't you see my na, 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 ba, da, 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 da. Deja vu, I just been in this dice before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. Calling you, every search is a mystery. Higher, it's a try to be me. Yeah, deja vu. It's hard not to sing along. Time to go, calling you, every search is a mystery. To be me, yeah. Da, 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 bow, 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 bow. I also don't want to like talk over them, but I love this song. I can't help myself. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Can't you see my commission? God, they're so cute. Na, 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 na. Sing along. Deja vu, I just been in this place before. It's my time to go, calling you. Every search is a mystery. When I try to be me, yeah. Ba-da-na-na-na. Calling you. I've just been in this guy before. I think it's I've just been in this place before. Do 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 do. It's hard because the original singer sings it like deja vu. I just been in this place. It's like, you know, a little place before. Can't you see my can't you see my deja vu? Oh, does Henya not have a pen light color? I guess she didn't really say her color. Mystery, but it's purple. When I try to be me, yeah, deja vu. It's my time to go, calling you. I would have assumed purple. Maybe they just blend. Try to be me. Do, do, do. I know Henya is. You have to watch her and Kason. They did another cover of what was it? It was this. It was Tokyo Drift. It was the Tokyo Drift song. It was so good. Thank you, Toady. It's getting there. Thank you, Wolfric. Hanya just has natural cuteness. It wasn't gas, gas, gas. It was the na na see me na 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 na. If you see me na 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 na. That's how the song goes, but I don't remember the name of it. Yeah, it's on Kason's YouTube if you want to check it out. She's so cute. What's up, Laced? Thank you, Mandy. I'm getting there. 2 more. Logan, when at Doki's concert, Chibi Doki brought up running in the 90s, I went feral. Oh, thank you, Zero. Running in the 90s. Yes, I want to go. Yes, I want to see. You're an incredible performer. Shut the fuck up, Kason. Hard work and having fun. Shut the fuck up, Kason. I fucking love you. Sorry. I love this woman. I love this woman. Be nice to yourself. Laced, I can't help you. I'm listening to Kason. Let's go. Na 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 na. This jerk saying, "Oh, I can't sing." What the hell is this? What the hell is this? This is incredible. Na 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 na. Mom. Na 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 na. Hold on, let me get a candy for my throat. I don't know how to tell you this, but Witch Hunter Robin isn't an old anime reference. Hit me, although, unfortunately, I guess anime from the early 2000s is now old. When I think old, I think like anime from the 70s. Heck yeah, Lays. That makes me happy. Be proud of your dirty momos. Like when I think of old anime, I think of anime from the 70s, right? But no, nowadays, old anime is apparently anime from the 2000s. And that makes me feel old. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. Gengar, thank you for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. We are currently reacting to and doing a watch along, not so much reacting, to the concert that we did in Los Angeles with Lily Pichu, Kason, and a bunch of others on July 2nd. The tickets are still available until Friday, and you can watch until Saturday. So if you want to get in on this, otherwise, just come hang out. Kason just sang Deja Vu with Henya, and now she is singing Pom Pom Pom. She's so cute. My case on. Witch Hunter Robin is old enough to drink. Oh my god. That is a scary thought. That is a scary thought. I know, I know. The worst part is when I think of that anime, I don't even think of it as old. I just think of it as early 2000s, but guess what? That's old. Oh my god, I can hear somebody yapping. I can hear somebody yapping. I love her. Thank you, Morning. That's such a throwback. Can you believe she she dared say she doesn't sing? Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Can you guys do that emote with all the little frogs with their hands up? Also, YouTube, feel free to raise your little breadsticks. Wait, did I accidentally not open the right YouTube room? Am I in the right YouTube room? Yes, I am. Okay, you guys are just quiet. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, what a great song. Wow. Can you believe she dared speak those words? Sorry, you can hear me typing. Secrets. Can't believe she said she doesn't sing. I can't believe it. Thank you, Genio. You can absolutely do that. Today, when we were watching soccer with Doki, a lot of folks are just hanging out. I love the song. Quick show of hands. Sorry for coughing. I still have a weird lingering cough. Quick show of hands. Doki Chibi Doki. No, Doki Bird. Would you guys be down if I did a watch along for the soccer? I really want to watch Because today they were just pushing each other and fighting, and it was amazing. Would y'all be down for the watch along on Saturday and Sunday? Eon, I'm there. Look, they're so cute. The band is so cute, and She Daryl is so cute. Oh, so Genio, you're not allowed to stream. It's going to be exactly like this, where we're going to have a timer on and then we're just going to talk through it. You kind of have to watch the game on your own end because yeah, you get YMCA'd right away if you ever. It's so they don't come for you for movies, but they will come for you for the World Cup. I'm interested in becoming a VTuber. A FIFA will kill. Yeah, they will find you and they will gut you. I'm ready for more. 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 Why are you going to be dying on the 19-0? Oh, because of like, whoa! Who is she? Everybody shut up! Everybody shut up! My favorite hack is on stage. Ah! She said the thing! Oh my God, she said, hi, honey. Oh my God, I love her. That's my hag. Hag. Whoa! Tag yourself. Who's the momo on her head? All along. Just to waste my time with you. You don't want to play. Dirty little secret. Thank you, Irrefutable. Just another regret. My dirty little secret. It's the best way. Just waste my time with you. One that needs to know. See what I mean about the pink light stick color? They're all different colors. So I think I might have to switch to white as a color. Can't deny. My little friend, the one I'm holding in my hands, is Senator Momo. The one on my head is Momo. They're all Momos. Yeah, I think white I might switch to white because every light stick has white, but not every light stick has the same pink. Just another regret. Don't tell anyone, or you'll be just another regret. You're right. Dirty little secret. The drummer's really cool. Everybody in the band is cool. Dirty Little Secret is my song. Actually, it's the All American Reject song. Who's drinking with us, by the way? See how the light sticks are different color? They're all like pinkish, purplish pink, whitish. I think it would be nice if we had one color. I am. Everyone's like, yeah. Next time I'll get her to sing. I'm telling you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Gosh, she's so beautiful. God, she's so beautiful. Look at her. God. Oh, she's so sad. I have to look away. I can't handle it. Taking control. It was my first time doing this. So I thought if I could prioritize one, because the timing was kind of rough, I wanted to have a really fun choreo with my guest performers. But it's just the price I pay. But now that I saw, yeah, you can hear the crowd singing. Hold on, I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. So, I thought I would prioritize dancing and good choreo, but I saw Doki had like Shachi kind of swimming around, and it was awesome. Just fine. It does sound like e-girl eyes. And she's taking a drag. I also think it's fun because of my limbs. I can do silly stuff. He takes off her dress now. Man, she's so sexy. Look at her. She's so hot. Jealousy. Men through sick lullabies. Alibis. Price I pay. Eager eyes. I probably won't get choreo like this much choreo next time, but I will definitely learn a lot from some of the choreos I've done and a lot of moves I will reuse. I never I never I never oh, I can't. Wow, wow, wow. Yippee! Man, I love Matara Khan. It was really funny hearing that person yell. way up. Mm-hmm. This is a little bit of a funny tidbit, but I have really silly posture here. This dance is so difficult. This is the worst thing I've ever done in my life. I don't recommend it for anybody. Full disclosure, I had to record it in parts. I'm it never again. It was so tough. It won't get this was my limit. Was it cool? Yes. Was it worth taking like 2 weeks to learn this every day? Yokai. Wow. They're so sweet. I do. Huh. Boost. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I am. Thank you. Thank you, Phoebes. Thanks, Vicky. Yeah. Feed us your energy. This dance, it probably doesn't look that difficult, but I dare anybody to try and do this. It does not look difficult. I know. The amount of jumping in it's, I'm too old for this. The hand-eye coordination, like, I swear to you, probably I think 3 weeks straight, maybe 2. I was learning this and rehearsing this, and I still couldn't one take record it. Feeling inside, night sky, tell me I'm the only other on your mind. Be there, honey. Oh my God, low poly Phoebe is so cute. Like, the movements don't seem hard, but they're very fast. Like, we make it look easy, but I like that little Mr. Mime dance. Oh my fuck. That little Mr. Mime thing in the middle there, every time. Also, with my claws, you can't really tell some of the movements, but if you look on their arms, it's easier to tell that the movement is actually kind of tough. Midnight sky, tell me I'm the only other on your mind. I'm telling you, this song is where I was like, I'm never doing a dance this hard again. Like, the hardest dance you're gonna get is what you saw with like Zen and my last song. Those are like the hardest dances you're gonna get from me. And again, when I went to Doki's concert, she had a lot of little choreo here and there, but not like this. I'm never doing it again. I'm not a dancer. It's not worth it. Was it an incredible experience? Am I happy I did it? Yes. Not again. Ooh, ooh, sorry, Kira. That's rough. Maybe with more time. Because my dream is to one day do Luca Luca Night Fever on stage. That's a genuine dream of mine. And it's tougher than this because there's more jumps. Night lover set me free. Thank you, Dan. Wow. Luca Luca Mata Fever one day. Thank you, Kura. Please keep believing in me. Please. All right, this is the one. This is the one you've all been waiting for. Wahoo! My girls. I love the little Momo on my head. I'm actually blushing right now. I eat him after every concert, and then I put a new Momo on my hand. Oh my god, they're yelling. So anyway, here's Never Too Late by the 3 Days Grace. Everyone's yelling, but y'all have never heard the song at this point. Oh god. What drives a VTuber to dance? I don't know. Oh god, I'm shutting up. I love how the microphone is so low into my boobs. Let them speak. Sorry, I'm paying attention. I'm shy. I'm a little dramatic, okay? It actually really does sound so good. I can't believe that's me. I can't believe that's me. Oh my god. What if it's a voice double? What if it's AI? Damn. I want to be modest, you know. I'm no Beyonce, but that was really good. I actually think that was really good. I still can't believe that's me. I genuinely still can't believe that's me singing. I still can't believe my voice does that. I don't even know what it does. Thank you, Helena. I really appreciate that. It I actually genuinely got goosebumps at the venue. No! Do you know what it is? No! Japanese songs are tough for me. Jan! All of your delicious musk. Somebody goes, probably the hardest one on my voice. Not only does it go high, but having to do it in Japanese is also a little bit tough for me. This is, I think, my weakest song of the concert, but I'm glad I did it. Because I want to look back in 2 years, how much I improve. Also, my Russian accent really comes out. Tonight, Zekyo Baya ino tsuchatte ino Uiko dane dame shitai na Taikeru yo. I sound so Russian here. Ichou wo kudasai, mada zettai igeru yo. Tsuyoide. Daryl kept saying I sounded very, very sexy when I went down like that. I'm Ukrainian Nuo, but we speak Russian because everybody did in the Soviet Union. Zetanaimon. Zek. Oh no. Oops. Dashi vampire inatsuchatte ino. I will say when we hold on, I'll wait. Na, 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 na. Na 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 na. So it's going to sound better when we upload it fully because I'm going to have harmonies and doubling vocals. I do think I sound a little weak with just one vocal, my vocal, on the song because the notes are high. They're high for me. But I had to do one Japanese song, you know? I had to. I think I've kind of, okay, I'll wait till I'm done yapping. I definitely am going to, I think I cured my brainworm about having to sing high because I used to feel like if I don't sing high, people won't think I'm a okay singer. But I think I proved it to myself. I should sing where I'm comfortable. I sound fine. Kiss that Momo! Kiss that Momo! Yeah. I think I finally got over that brain cockroach. Have I tried singing low? I'll get there. I just have to learn that just because I have the note doesn't mean I have to sing it. Share it, share it. That was me. Do you guys like it? Thank you, Sphinx. Appreciate you. I've improved, believe it or not, since then. Thank you, Space. Well, good news for you. Oh my God, are you okay? I'm a little bit dramatic. So I do many crazy things for the drama. Well, good for you because I'm actually taking part of a concert. Only one song, but I am going to be on stage with Mint Phantom. We are debuting our new song, Set Me Free, in New York, August 21st. Okay, no. So to be clear, I actually did fall. I did actually fall. Bye, Star. Thanks for hanging out. Late night Mata stream. What's up, CD? SD. Oh my God. It sounds like the Disney. It's the Little Mermaid. Yeah. So not to ruin the movie magic for you guys, but I did for real fall to make it look like that, you know? Oh, is that Lesage? I forget. It's been a while. I think at this point I was like 4 White Claws in and crying. No cushion. I'm a big brave bug. Yeah, my voice doesn't do that yet. My voice doesn't do that yet, by the way. We need that emote of like eyes closed, listening. Mm, mm, wow. Ooh. Imagine if one day I actually learn how to do that. Because I have the high notes like that, but I just can't control them, and I'm very far from there. Wow. I've told Teak once I move, I'm getting a proper singing coach like in where I live. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Actual goosebumps. Actual goosebumps. Actual genuine goosebumps. Oh. Wow. Oh my God, I still have wine. Let's go. Sorry, I've had a long day today, but I'm excited. Tomorrow, I'm going to look at apartments. I'm going for lunch. Um, Friday, I'm taking Daryl out for lunch. I'm getting some stuff done for my cosplay. Looking at apartments again. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm glad I'm streaming today. I'm really, really happy. I really missed just hanging out with you all. Like I said, I'm sorry I took so much time off to work on this, on Fantastic Reality and Nikkei and everything, and but I'm back, baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I mean, for now, cosplay is a big word. It's just a bunch of maid outfits. You like toes, Momo? Show him some toes. Rock opera. I mean, I love Nightwish. It's one of my favorite bands. So I would love to one day be able to perform a Nightwish song. Ooh, yes. Oh, yes. Oof. Ugh. It's giving everything it's supposed to be giving me. It's making me feel. I feel a little bit less sad than when I listen to Deftones. This is like if Deftones gave me hope. you know? Oh, you're not just an anime girl, Starlight Daryl. Also, believe it or not, everybody, I have to record something tonight. After this, I actually have to do more work. So this is Virtual Signal. Yeah. How cool. A VTuber rock band. She has a great voice. We all have great voices, by the way. We all have great voices, by the way. Oh, so good. Do, 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 do. Great song. Oh, I love it. How cool to have like a full. Oh my God, her. Something just fell. I missed what it was. Ooh. Wow. I gotta pee super quickly, but I have a wireless headphones, so I'm not pausing. It keeps going, okay? I will hear it. Why am I dead? I was peeing. But I have wireless headphones, so I was able to hear. Ah, ah, ah. I'm really excited for this band. I hope that I see good stuff coming from this band more and more and more. Thank you, Kira. It was an incredible stream. I'm trying to get back into streaming, and the best part about streaming is just hanging out with everybody, right? It's the best part. It's the bestest part. What a great song. I think that's the one that Daryl wrote. Maybe I'm missing that. Maybe she said that at the beginning and I missed it. I love how the drums shake. Oh, my bad. I totally didn't realize that you made a peeing joke. Lol. But yeah, this week is just a lot. I have a lot of recordings and a lot of podcast stuff. We're trying to get ahead again because this week, for example, I recorded for my Friday episode, but then I recorded for next Friday's episode. So I'm trying to get ahead so people can get sick, people can like lose their voice, and we won't be rushed. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Zenti! Oh my God, Zenti. I know you just finished working, but I have a work question for you. The Momos have voted and they decided that we're going to keep putting work on you until you collapse. We're trying to find your limit of how much work you can handle before you collapse. Hey, the Momos decided, not me. Zemti, I'm recording your Patreon episode tonight. And then once you're done working on that, you have next week's episode, both the main and the Patreon. After the song, I have a serious question for you. Stay here for 2 minutes. I'm sorry. I don't want to type it. It's too long. God, I love her hair. Hold on, everybody. Please forgive me. I have to do a crime. I want to gyazo her hair. Because I literally was giving examples of a hairstyle. Woo! Oh, Daryl, you're so beautiful. Hold on. Bring back the cat girl. Okay, Zenti, serious question. I reacted to a video called Rome Explained in 20 Minutes. I would like you to post a video called Reacting to Rome Explained in 20 Minutes, unless you have a better title. But the problem is the reaction is 2 hours and 20 minutes long. Now, be honest with me. How much time would it take you to like go there, clip it, and upload it? Oh, I love this song. But what if you cut it down a little bit? I'm not saying cut the reactions, but there's a few times when I go pee or AFK. But you know what I mean? Like it's still going to be a 2-hour react, even with the stuff that you cut. But okay, do not cut unrelated combos. All the combos are related. When I'm talking about Anime Zuckerberg, It's related. Na-na. I see her. Na pop pop moment. Na 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 na. Na, pop. Honestly, the only thing I'd really want you to cut, I think, is bathroom breaks. Ooh. Oh. Do 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 do. Na pop pop, it's our moment. Na 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 na. Na ma 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 na 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 na. Na ma 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 na. What a great set. Do 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 do. But yeah, Zenti, like you don't have to cut every tangent because I think the tangent are part of the react. I tangent about the react. That's the problem. Is all the combos are related. Except when I go to pee. The only unrelated combo is when I go to pee and don't talk. But every time I pause, it's always related. Because I pause about actual related stories. But yeah, let me know how your bandwidth is for that. And if it's a little bit later next week or whatever, that's also totally fine. Oh, I love you, Starlight. What do you mean by YouTube's cloud? What does that mean? Mm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I think that's the song that Daryl made. No. Yes, I think. That's her original, right? The newest one? It's a tropical fruit sparkling water. Don't get excited. Okay, yeah. Daryl wrote this one. Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. She updated her outfit. Do I have any idea what I do for an idol outfit? You'll have to wait and see. You'll have to wait and see. I will warn you, if I ever do an idol thing, expect so much love life. I'm gonna be so annoying. Expect all the love life. Oh my god. And maybe melancholy of I can never say her name. I always get her name wrong. But I think a lot of love life. 100%. Haruki Suzumiya. For some reason in my mind, she's always a Haruki, not a Haruhi. The Suzumiya I get right. I always call her Haruki. America, yeah. American flag bikini. Let's go, little kick. I'm literally just smacking a lip gloss in my hands. I'm sorry. I'm so into it. It's great. Mm. Beautiful. 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 I thought it was your tights. No, it's my hand. No Victor Toy songs. I haven't sang a Russian song. I sang a Japanese song. Maybe one day. I think I'll sing Kukla Kolduna before I sing, or Alla Pugacheva, or a tattoo song. Зачем ты все время говоришь одно и то же? А я автоответчик. Momos, where was this energy, huh? Where was my yearning? Then again, they are taking longer breaks so you can actually start yelling. Woo! Woo! Let's go! We were yelling, no, I know. Please, no Pugacheva. You pals, I don't even know you. I don't even know you. Next time I have a concert, I'm going to sing Alla Pugacheva because I love her. If you want, you support. If you don't, baby. That's my roach! Sorry. You were cute too, I guess, Momos. Hag. Next time, I will give you really dramatic pauses so you can ruin your voice yelling for me. I'm teasing. I might do that. Hag. Hag. Ay. 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 Ah. Because of you, I never stay too far from the sidewalk. Hey. Yeah, zero. Next time I'll give more pauses to be more dramatic. I promise. I promise. Hey, get it? She said the title. She said the title. Yeah. Because I will cannibalize your body. Not you, the Momos in the crowd. Just to be clear, you're safe, Maria. You're fine, you're safe, you're Gucci. But the Momos in the crowd, it's over for you. It's over for you. I was a Momo in the crowd. Well, you were a virtual Momo. Thanks, Amexing. Appreciate it. Thanks again, everybody. I'm sorry I'm being kind of quiet. I'm enjoying the concert. um, I will do more. I learned a lot. I definitely won't go as hard on choreo. Don't get me wrong. I'm still going to do choreographed things, but I need you to understand I took 2 weeks off to learn night cover and I couldn't even do it in one take. We had to, do a little bit of movie magic. It was tough. Raw deal. I mean, you could. The VOD is going to be up, but this is the last song. The VOD will be up, so you have until Saturday to watch it and until Friday to buy the ticket. And you can put this VOD up and re-experience in it, but I know it's not the same. But it is the same. I definitely learned a lot. I definitely in the future will be a little bit more prioritizing for people's vocals instead of their dancing. Because for dancing we can always just have a little silly goofy little chibi, you know? Yeah. Yeah, Susie did my choreo. She was incredible. It was really, really good. And I'm definitely going to steal a lot of her choreo moves. I'm definitely going to steal some of her choreo moves for the future. She choreographed 3 of my songs. She choreographed Vampire, she choreographed The Night Cover Dance, and she choreographed Mr. Brightside. I'm definitely going to steal more of her choreography. But depending on the song and depending what we're doing, because like I said, I've been taking a look at some other stuff, and I don't know. I want to try different things. I want to try different things. Wahoo! Who do we introduce? Who do we introduce? Dum 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 dum. Ooh, cat girl! Oh my god, I like how her ear went down a little bit. That was so cute. Honestly, Headmo, I was really worried that Headmo wasn't going to get their choreography right. I was really worried about them. They pulled through in the end. They really somehow pulled through in the end. I don't know how they did it. Praise Headmo. Oh, yeah. Ah, they're so cool. I'm like shaking in my chair. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. I'm taking that lady out to lunch on Friday. Wow. Again, beautiful. What a beautiful night. What a beautiful night. Mm-hmm. Oh, beautiful. Wow. Wow. Oh, they really cooked. They really cooked, didn't they? What a night. What a night. What a beautiful, beautiful night. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Doo. Sorry, we're taking a look at we're just enjoying the end of it. Did you like it, Momos? Be honest with me. Were you there in person? Were you there in um online? Wow. It was such an experience. I know, Kira. I was talking to you. I know you were. You're like, Matara, hello. I was literally there. I was literally there. You got Daryl's glasses? Let's go. It was such a great weekend. It was such a good time. I still can't believe that we did that. All of us together. And we'll keep doing that. All of us together. I was there in person. You told me in the meet and greet to get something to eat. Of course. I'm glad you did that. Thank you. I will tell you this. My spidey senses are definitely activated. I definitely want to do something similar again. Sorry, I paused it. I definitely want to do something similar again. Renegade! Thank you so much. Sorry, I have everything so low because I was reacting. I have everything so low because I was reacting. I don't want to spoil anything just in case things don't work out, but I would like to do something similar for my birthday. Obviously, not such a big capacity venue. Renegade, thank you again for the 10 gifted. I really appreciate you. But in my Anime Expo stories, and I'll talk about it again on Saturday, I really enjoyed Lisa's concert on Sunday. I think it was like a 200-person venue. Maybe a little bit more, maybe like a 300-person venue, which is a lot of people. It's a lot to get 300 people together. But it gave me some ideas. Kura, close your ears. Close your ears, Kura, because I might have to be like, Kura, how you been? What's up? Yeah, we're gonna have to take a think because this definitely gave me the bug, and I really enjoyed this. This was my first time. I talked about it with Fantastic Reality as well. I feel like I could have done a much better job in a lot of ways. I mean, obviously, they said you did great, you were so wonderful, blah blah blah, as they should, you know. But yeah, I think next time if I did it again, I definitely know what I would do better. I was really afraid to talk too much in my MC parts and things like that, and now I'm just thinking like, nah, I could MC even more. I could do this. I could sing that. I could have more guests on with their vocals. I'm not going to spend 2 weeks, take 2 weeks off just to learn a choreography that's way too difficult for me. But this was an incredible time. And I've said it before and I've said it again. I did not think this was possible to somebody like me, because I only thought that this was possible if you were in Niji Sanji or Hololive, or even Vishojo when Vishojo was still doing concert and existing, you know? So the fact that this is available for me and this is possible for me and this is something that happened, it blows my mind. And not just for me. I mean, I'm going to see some of you at the Densetsu concert at Offkai, right? And I'm going to see some of y'all at Skyline Serenade. The organizers that put this together are phenomenal. I mean, Fantastic Reality is great. They really took a very big project this year to have 3 whole nights, and they rocked it. They really, really rocked it. They were also very I basically, when they invited me, I said, guys, I'm going to be real for real with you. Yes, I was allegedly in a JP Corpo. I left before we got to do the 3D stuff. I've never done it. And they were so patient. There's a lot of things that I asked questions about that were so basic that I didn't know. And like I said, already I know that my next show is already going to be better. I already have learned and I'm excited. I am very, very, very excited. I have a lot of things I have on my radar and a lot of things I want to work on. And I'm just, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. All right, everybody. I gotta go. I'm sorry that today was a short stream, only 3.5 hours, because I was on Doki stream earlier today and we watched the football game. Just a reminder for my schedule. I'm sorry that it's a little bit short. I will not be streaming tomorrow or Friday. I have to find an apartment this week. But I would love to be here Saturday. I want to tell you Anime Expo stories. We're going to be watching some stuff together. Sunday, I don't know what we're doing yet, but we're definitely streaming. And maybe on Saturday and Sunday, I will also be watching the what is it? I think it's semifinals and finals. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. I love you all. I'm sorry I'm calling it short. I actually have more work tonight, believe it or not. I have to record a Patreon episode. La 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 la. La 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 la. I have to record a Patreon episode for you guys for this week. But the good news, okay, get this. This is so funny. My Patreon episode for this week's Friday is not yet recorded, but I already recorded with a guest my main and my Patreon for next Friday. So we are technically behind on schedule for the podcast, but then the moment Zenti finishes this week and starts next week, we could be ahead of time. We could be ahead of time. But then guess what? Because I'm going to Offkai, I really should try and get that recorded before I go to Offkai for the week after. So if you have any ideas for what guests I should have, make sure you check out the podcast. Zenti, you're the best. I will be recording that for you tonight. Don't even sweat it. But also please go to bed and don't wait for me just in case. Because tonight might be like after 3 games of Marvel Rivals, you know? What else? It's been really fun, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you, Rat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I hope you all had such a great, lovely week. Such a great, lovely day. I had so much fun. Rivals, but no stream. Yeah, I want to decompress, baby. I woke up at like 9 something. I was on call. I had to do work. Then I was on call with Doki. Then I had to do more work. Then I came on stream. Now I have to record Patreon episode. Let me play some Marvel Rivals and chill a little bit. Let me rest my voice, baby. Let me rest my voice. Just as a reminder before we go, just because I have to get into the habit of actually advertising my things.
Summer's here, and you know what that means. The sun's out, and it's time to show
We have
everyone
more than
what
just the
you're
Hags hat
all
on the
about.
website, by the way.
Hags Hat, a new joint venture from
Mataracon
and
dot
Phantom.
shop.
The Hags Hat
We
for people
just
who
launched
love
our
the
Forever
classics.
store.
Turbo breathable
We
mesh
finally
sides,
did it.
varsity font, so people think you're
We
educated.
launched
Sturdy
our
built to protect
Forever
your sensitive
store.
little eyes, and adjustable sizing. Hags Hat.
No,
We
I don't
live
scream
in
at people in
complicated times,
Rivals.
and it can be hard to
Actually, my
express who
favorite
you
thing
are,
is when
what you
people start
value, what you're
arguing, and
looking
it's so
for in a
stupid.
summer, in
It's
a
going to be like
companion
somebody
in
with
life.
24 kills
Hags
being
Hat,
like,
the
"Ooh,
hat
you
does
guys
it all
suck," and they're like,
tastefully,
"Shut the
legally,
fuck up,
and with
this is a
full
quick play."
deniability. But wait, there's more. Order one
so
Hags
funny,
Hat,
I
and you will
love
receive
it.
one Hags Hat at full standard cost. Order 2, and you will receive 2
It's so
Hags
fun.
Hats for you and a friend, or 2 for you to wear on top of each other. Order a 3rd Hags Hat, and that's right, you guessed it, you will receive 3
It's so
Hags
fun.
Hats. Disclaimer: one size fits all. Claim based on human proportions. Sizing not guaranteed for various animalia and extraterrestrial heads. State-of-the-art build cannot protect eyes when looking directly into the sun. Mataracon and
But no, I never rage. I never say anything. I just play quick play. I play like healers, and that's it. Or I play Penny Parker if we really need a tank.
Not
But I don't care if we play on attack the point. I play Penny Parker because I don't know what to play anything else. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Just as a reminder, my podcast is finally out. Please check it out! !podcast. Obviously, check out Skyline Serenade if you enjoyed this kind of thing. If you want to rewatch this concert, you are going to be able to purchase tickets until Friday online on Spawn. And then Saturday's the last day that you can watch it. Wah, wah. I will eventually be uploading more of the VODs from the concert or other songs. Stay tuned. Mataracon.shop. Mataracon.shop. Matawakanda shop for all of your merch needs. Matarakan.shop for all of your merch needs. Just as a reminder, eventually we are. Oh, sorry, wrong screen. Wrong screen. Wrong screen. Wrong screen. Boom. Sorry. Matarakan.shop. 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 We just launched it again. Just a reminder, these 4 items at the bottom, if you order them now, they ship now. Order now, ship now. These 5 items with the tees and the hacks hat will start shipping starting the 29th. But after the 29th, you order now, they ship now. You order now, they ship now. We just had to kind of get them pre-ordered for ourselves and pre-stock them. Would I ever do ASMR? Probably not. I'm not really an ASMR person. Also, I have a merch drop over with Giga. With Giga, once these items are sold out, they are sold out. Wah, wah. No more. They are sold out. They are sold out. Never mind. No more merch drop with Giga. No more merch drop with Giga. But if you are sad that things are sold out, we have the Senpai Squad. We have the Senpai Squad merch drop that you can get. Beautiful, beautiful Senpai Squad merch drop. That's right. You can get your beautiful Matara stuff. Look at this. You want an air freshener? You want a Matara Con air freshener. Let's go. Now, these items are currently in production and are expected to arrive to you by mid-July at the warehouse, okay? When it comes in mid-July, they will be shipping it out to you. From then on, if you see them at conventions or anything, you will be able to see them. Put the speaker in your car. You can have a little Matara Con peeking out of your car. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm sorry, I have to get into the habit of advertising everything at the end of the stream because I always forget. Cheeky just launched deodorants. Exclamation mark Cheeky. They just launched deodorants, but you can also get amazing soap. Giga. Our good pal Giga actually has a soap with them. Mousy also got a soap with them. They also got Chainsaw Man soap. But yeah, you can check out a bunch of their soaps. They got a bunch of delicious, nutritious flavors. License to Kill, Cassius, Kokomo, and of course, Gamer Gunk, the new one. But where is it? Schmelin. R. Schmelin. And, of course, Gamer Subs. If you want to check out anything from Gamer Subs, please consider using code MATA. We still have some AFK with melatonin or without melatonin left. So you can grab yours over at Gamer Subs. But you can also take a look. Like, hey, let me take a look what they got at Gamer Subs. Ooh, Bao got a Gamer Raid. They got some stuff. They got the exotic cup. Ooh, here's my flavor. Ooh, they got some Cosmic Mind Break. Interesting. Casey's Nuclear Bombsicle. I see. They got so much stuff. What do that for cups? Let me see. Waifu cup, waifu cup, waifu cup, waifu cup. Wow. A lot of good stuff. Check it out if you're curious. Check it out if you want to check it out. No pressure. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. The flavor of my AFK is cinnamon creme brulee. Cinnamon creme brulee. Knock, knock. Room service has arrived. Get comfy and unwind with Matara-Con's cinnamon creme brulee inspired AFK. This rich and smooth combo will have every sip feeling like a 5-star service. Of course, if you use the code MATA at checkout, you will get this beautiful postcard. I don't think it's forever though. I think when we sell out of the initial stock that they had, they got a big amount of stock. In the future, I don't think you'll be getting the postcard anymore, unfortunately. Honestly, Alano, I do mine with water because I think the milk makes it a little too rich for me. Genuinely. And yeah, thank you, Dad. I've been seeing, by the way, that some of y'all have been getting it for, what is it called? Some of you guys have been getting it for, like subscription. And that means a lot to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I want to raid my lovely bug, Juniper Actius. She is currently on the Pal World server with Haruka and also with Over Easy Eggs. Unfortunately for me, I got a really busy week and I got a Pal World server next week. So I don't think I can make it, but they are there. Give them lots of love. Give Junie and Eggs and Haru lots of love. Also, spoiler alert, Henya was supposed to show me and Ama around, but like I said, I have to look for my apartment this week. I feel really bad, but it is what it is. And also got another Paul World server next week. So I feel really bad, but I can't make it. Maybe I'll make it. I don't know. We'll never see. But give them lots of love. Show them lots of love. They're currently hunting for minerals and just hanging out. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Big love, big kisses. I will see you Saturday and Sunday. Please miss me. Saturday and Sunday might be a long stream. I might end up watching the football and then just going on to do other stuff, okay? Saturday, we're definitely watching and talking about Anime Expo stories. We might watch the football and then we'll see. Sunday, we might watch the football and then see what's up.